Hello, we are going to start our first tech lesson from STEAM, and the first thing I'm going to do is start from the teacher's perspective of Google Classroom, and then I'm going to go to the student's perspective of Google Classroom. And what we want to have done by the end of the day, or by the end of this video at least, is to understand the different parts of Google Classroom and how they work. So let's start as a teacher. Teachers, you are just simply going to type in classroom.google.com, and you've been invited to join a class. So your class will be up, and on the icon that will pop up shortly, you'll just click accept. Now I already have many classes, so I don't need to click accept. I'm just going to go to one. And I'm going to go to 5th grade, Miss Gutierrez O'Reilly, and I'm going to go in. So this is what your teachers see when they look at their Google Classroom. They see the stream, students, and about. Here in the stream, they post assignments, and I know it's an assignment because it says assignment, and it says the due date, which is June 18th, and it gives information about your assignment. They also is opportunities in here to post announcements, and announcements are just for information. They're not necessarily for you to do and turn in. So these are all assignments. You can see these will all be turned in. If we go to an announcement, these are just for information to look at. So we can also see all the students in our classroom here. And this is where, if you are not using good digital citizenship, the teachers can click you, and for the action, they can remove or mute you, which means you can't post on the stream. And lastly, there's an about page that lists all your teachers and the folder that's created in Google Drive for your teachers to look at your work. Now let's go back to stream. Here is where the teachers will see your assignments. Teachers, you can click on the assignment and it will load who has done the work. And you can see here that Addison is done with her work, so I can see her work. I can look at it, and when I'm done, I'll give it a grade here, or I can just edit it here. I'm going to click this and then return. And once I return it, Addison can see it, and she might even be able to submit it if you allow her to. So you have to click return or the kids can't see their work. Once they submit it to you, they no longer can do anything different with it. So if I go to instructions, it gives me a little bit more detailed information. So teachers, that is how you return the work, is you click on this assignment. It'll take you to student work. You look at the assignment. You can give it a grade afterwards. And when you're in the assignment, you can even comment on what the student did. So I can say, go to comments. I can simply say, you did a fantastic job, or whatever it is I want them to notice about their work. I'll use spell check and I'll comment, and then I'm done. I can click out of that. So I'm going to go back to my home page. I'm going to go back to the stream. Not only can you get the announcements or the assignments here, you can get the assignments over here to your left. It'll take you just where we were. One last place you can get the assignments is over where these 3 buttons are, and you can click Assignments tab and it'll bring those up, and you can actually view the assignments from there. So there's 3 places to get the assignments. To the left-hand side where the 3 lines are, and to click on the assignment in the stream. Now once you do that, you can give it a grade, click the student's name, and then click return. And then that is how you submit an assignment. Now students, now that you see how your assignments are submitted and what your teacher sees, let's talk about what you see. Here we have a student who's going into Miss Gutierrez O'Reilly's class for the first time. So she signed in and she's going to accept and continue. Now, Miss Gutierrez O'Reilly is going to give her her code to her classroom, and that is found in the About section. Excuse me, that's found in the Students section. So once you get the code, you simply go to your classroom, you go to up here and you want to, you scroll down and you say, I'm going to get started and I'm a student. And now you simply just type in the code for Miss Gutierrez O'Reilly. So I'm going to go up to the plus sign. I'm going to type in the code that Miss Gutierrez O'Reilly gave me, and I'm going to click join. Now I'm a student in Miss Gutierrez O'Reilly's class, and I can see all those assignments she posted, and I can turn them in. It asks me to start a tour. I'll just click yes, start my tour, next. And it just lets me know I can post. Now, students, when you post, make sure that you are not starting a new comment up here unless your teacher tells you to. Also, you want to make sure that you use punctuation and capitalization, and you're able to post in here, and you want to make sure you use proper citizenship principles when you're posting. So you want to make sure that you are kind, respectful, responsible, because your teacher can see exactly what it is you're typing. Now you'll notice that Jose here commented on what Vincent said. You can tag somebody by clicking the plus sign and typing in their name. So I'm going to say Jose, and that's going to give me Jose Hernandez. Great job tagging people in your comment. And then I'm going to post. Okay, so that's the stream. In the classmates, it'll list who's in your class. We can't email. And in the about section, it'll tell you who your teachers are and what your folder's name is. Now, once we're in the stream, just like the teacher, we can see the assignments here, and we know that this is due today, so we're going to click Write Drones, and that'll show us what our teacher sees, your work. Now, if we go back and we actually click on Open, it'll take us to the same space. Give us a quick preview. Yes, we know. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to click on it, and we're going to complete the work. Now, once we complete all the work that the teacher tells us, we're going to enter our work, and we're going to do all of it, so all of these pieces, and then once we're done, we're going to click Turn In. And once we turn in, now the teacher has to take the assignment, give it a grade, click your name, and hit Return for you to see it. It's asking me if I want to turn it in. Thank you. Or maybe I don't even want to say that one. Maybe I want to say, I had a question about the graphic organizer. Now, Miss Gutierrez O'Reilly is the only person who can see this comment, and I'm going to turn it in. Now I'm done. So that's how an assignment is posted. Remember, you want to use good digital citizenship when you are in Google Stream, and you may post on what your teacher says, and this is how you will turn in assignments and view resources for the future. Many of you are using Google Classroom. Keep up the good work, and carry on.